Start now. The two hardest parts of self-improvement and making progress and being on self-improvement is consistency and starting. So beginning any habit will always it's always difficult. And the reason for that, if I'm going to be 100% honest, the number one reason that it's difficult for you to start is fear. You're afraid. You're afraid of what people might say to you. You're afraid of you're afraid that it might be difficult. You're afraid of the effort. You're afraid that it might not work. That fear is controlling you. And it's time for you to control it. You cannot let your fear control you. Because if you wander through life allowing nothing but your fear and emotions to lead you wherever you want to go, your life is going to be miserable. I guarantee it. Because I lived that way for a while. So I have a challenge for you. Grab yourself a piece of paper. In fact, I'm going to draw it out now for you. Here, let me get my thing here. And here's what I want you to do. Grab that piece of paper, pause the video, grab a piece of paper, pen, whatever. Okay, go do that now. Okay, some of you have done that by now. So this is what I want you to do. With your piece of paper, around that size, right? I want you to do this. I want you to draw the angle right here. I want you to draw two lines in the center. My lines are pretty bad because I'm holding the paper, but you get the point. Draw two lines in the center. So now you have 3 columns of the paper. In one, you're going to write something you want to do. Okay? Anything. It can be, starting a YouTube channel, building a business, going to the gym, anything. So write down what it is that you want to achieve. Okay, once you've done that, in the next column, you're going to write down what fear that you have that's holding you back. And once you've done that, in the last column, you're going to write how you plan to overcome that fear. Do this right now. So hopefully you've done that. And this is just the first one, because the reason these are columns and not just little tiny sections, that's the first one. And then basically what I'm asking you to do is just make a list of everything you want to achieve that you haven't achieved yet. And write down all the things, all the fears, all the things that are holding you back. Anything. It doesn't even have to be a fear. It can be anything. It can be time. It can be, exhaustion after you're done with any other form of work. Anything. Write down everything that's holding you back. And of course, the next column, how you're going to overcome that. This advice was the reason I started my YouTube channel. Because I used to be terrified. I used to be terrified to start making content because I was afraid. I was definitely afraid of what people would say, how people would judge me or whatever. And then a YouTuber had similar advice to this, but it was a little bit different. I kind of did my own spin on it to make it a little more easy to follow. I did this, and I realized I have nothing to be afraid of. Nothing. Because even if people judge me, it doesn't matter. In fact, if anything, I'll just be able to use it as fuel to make better content and to continue pushing forward towards my goals. This changed my life. If hopefully you take this advice seriously and actually make your little list. And after you've made your list, I want you to just circle one of them, one of those big goals that you have. And that will be the goal that you'll focus on and hopefully achieve. That's all I got for today. So don't have dreams, have goals, and stay wild.